All right, tonight we continue to follow breaking news out of Martin County. That's where a trooper is shot and killed there off of I-95. Good evening once again. I'm Jawan Strader.
And I'm Trina Robinson. Thank you so much for joining us. That trooper has been identified as Joseph Bullock. He had been with FHP for almost 2 decades.
NBC6 reporter Steve Litz traveled to Martin County. He joins us live now from the scene with what we know so far about what may have led up to this deadly police-involved shooting here. Steve.
And Juwan and Trina, do you have new information from the Florida Highway Patrol who says the trooper was helping the driver. The driver then shot the trooper, and then a Riviera Beach police officer drove by. He shot the suspect. That information from FHP, who talked with reporters about 5:15. This is the 95 southbound, the on-ramp. This is the Martin Highway exit. Guys, we're west of Stewart, due west of Stewart. Port St. Lucie is another city in this area. And let's start with the picture of Trooper Joseph Bullock. 19 years with the Florida Highway Patrol, survived by his parents and his 2 sisters. A dedicated trooper is how the director of the department described Mr. Bullock. He spent his entire career with one troop here in the Fort Pierce area. He was a field training officer and also a mentor to younger troopers. Joseph Bullock was also a veteran of the United States Air Force. Let's show you that Chopper 6 video, which was over this scene a little earlier today. Trooper Bullock's cruiser, you may be able to see, is on the shoulder of the highway. His body is just outside the driver's side door, covered with a sheet, and then a short distance away is the suspect's body. And then you will be able to see from that video the tremendous buildup of law enforcement on the middle of the roadway. Investigators say this incident happened about 10:15 this morning, with Trooper Bullock assisting a driver on the side of the northbound lanes of 95. And investigators say that driver shot Trooper Bullock, and then shortly after, that Riviera Beach police officer drove up. And according to investigators, he was just driving by, is what they think, and then he saw what was going on and shot and killed the suspect. And according to FHP, there was no exchange of gunfire. Colonel Gene Spalding is the director of the Florida Highway Patrol. He spoke of losing a trooper and the impact it has on the entire law enforcement community.
Just keep in mind, our troopers they worked with him closely. They're very distraught. They're very upset. And our law enforcement brothers and sisters know when you're on a squad and you work closely day in and day out for many, many years, it's like losing a family member. It's not just losing a work partner, it's losing a family member, and we'll check on that.
All day long, I-95 in both directions was shut down up here in Martin County, but just a short time ago, both southbound and the northbound lanes did open. The Florida Department of Law Enforcement is the lead investigating agency. The Martin County Sheriff's Office is assisting Trooper Joseph Bullock, 19 years on the job with FHP, who's 42 years old. Live in Martin County tonight, I'm Steve Litz, NBC6 News.